Your sorrow. Like emergency call came, so I needed to answer that call. Or else how can we have their life in peace? So you're sorry. Yeah, man. My people. You're sorry. First of all, we got a lot of things to discuss today. But you know me, I can throw the water in my mouth. I can do and be done with it. Greetings to you or welcome on the Custard Point session. You know, I want to talk about a just issue in our country. It's about time we put our feet down hard as Liberians, not politicians. Like I said, in most of my videos, politicians always protect their interests, but we Liberians, we don't protect our interests. You know, it's so sad to see the next generation future being damaged and nothing has been done about it. It's so sad. Look at the video that trending on social media these few days after they say no to just campaign. People went under the rain, that heavy rain. People went to go protest. I know that a lot of people were out there actually wanted just business to come to an end. But again, I don't think that just business. We're supposed to be protesting for just business. We're supposed to protest for the both house, the upper house, the legislators, for them to cut down their too much benefit and salary. I think this is the thing that we're supposed to be protesting for. Because we protest from now to tomorrow. As long that little money they give in LDA, it's not enough to fight drugs. We're not going anywhere. Some of all we're talking now that we get drugs dealer in our family, but we don't know what the future might bring. There are some people, they never had drugs dealer in their family, but today they have it in their family and they're fighting it. So the way drugs taking over Liberia now, if we don't put our feet down hard, and let me tell you this, we the ordinary people that we don't want to feed it. You see people in government, you see people in power, they will take their children out of the country and go flush their children and take the drugs. You know how many women and men there in the market, their children on drugs, they don't have money to take out of the country for treatment. Even the treatment people can provide for them here, they don't have the money to take their children to rehabilitation centers. So they will be able to kill their children or take their children for drugs. They don't have the money. But look, our big people, you think of representative son, senator son, or president or vice president son on drugs today, you think they're going to treat their children in this country? They're taking their children out of the country to go treat them. So the protest should be about what our legislators, they're cutting down their salary and invest more money in LDA. The way I see the drugs business, the way I have sat down and calculate the drugs business, if we now stand as one and put politics aside, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years from now, Liberia will not be safe to live. I'm saying this, look, I'm getting afraid the time have not even reached yet. They trust business, not just about mere protest. Protesting, one president will come against statement, the useless lawmaker they come out, they talk nonsense with confidence. That's not why I'm looking at here. We need to tell government to invest more money in LDEA so they will be able to fight drugs. That money they give in LDEA, that money that in the budget for LDEA, that money is small to fight drugs. We're not saying that we are, let me say, we are experts in fighting drugs. But let me tell you this. You got LDA officers there in Liberia that someone is taking $75, $100, $150. If these people arrest drugs and the drugs dealer want to bribe them with $15,000, you think they care whether they are ready to take drugs or not? You think they really care? You think they really care? The people themselves that fighting the drugs here that destroy our husband, our children, our wives, our in-laws then. The drugs that destroy the people who fighting it. Look at the salary they making. The people not making anything compared to what our useless lawmakers are making in the house. But yeah, when you talk about protests, the bunch of useless people will go wear t-shirt, say no to drugs. You think taking picture, posting on Facebook, that's what we're looking at here. Look, right after they said no to drugs campaign, see what happening right now. You know how many youth have died from drugs? You know how many youth have died from drugs? Go on social media, see the video that's circulating. Look at the people. Look at their family, the pain they are going through. All our people doing it for that to show themselves. You talk about protests, you see the speaker wearing t-shirt, you see the Senate protest wearing t-shirt, you see all these things that show off. Cut down your salary and invest in LDA so we'll be able to afford drugs. These people, they are not making anything. It's like I'm hungry, right? I need food. Then the person you sending me to go for, the person is rich. The person get a lot of food to convince my bellies to even support them for them to do the wrong thing. That's what happening with the drugs business. The people you're sending the LDA to go for, these people get more money, even more than your government. The people that we say we're fighting for them to not bring drugs in the country, the people get more money more than our government. But yeah, we say we're fighting drugs. How you think drugs continue to enter in your country? Let me tell you, the people who don't have money, the dirty drugs dealer, that they don't want to see on social media. That they don't want to see when the people go arrest, they will tie them, they show them on social media. The real drugs dealer, what get the mokofi, you're not seeing them. And guess what? Even the people who fighting drugs, they know them. Some people in government, they know them. Because what? These people gave our officials money. So to fight drugs, that thing we're doing in Gontan, we stay playing here. We stay twerking here. Because right after the campaign, how many youth have lost their life? I'm so worried. I don't have drugs dealer in my family. If I need to, I would say, I don't care. But I care because what? It affecting my country, it affecting my people. Go eat your mochi sugar and start getting me out. That's not bad. Do the bone. You understand? That a lot of people, like my daughter here, she's not even 10 years old yet. Who know what the future might bring? There are some people now today that children taking drugs. You think their family happy about it? You think their mothers, their father, you think they're really happy about it? Some of these parents, they're going to bed, they can't sleep, knowing what their children are going through. Some of these children are in the street taking drugs. When you go to their family houses and see the kind of house, you see the kind of life they were living. But because of drugs, some of these children today, they're in the street, sleeping in the gutter, sleeping on the market bedding, sleeping on market table. You think when they drugs business that we discussing, when really good, you think some of these children will leave their decent homes to go sleep in the street? To go sleep in the street? Then we see our lawmakers making fun out of us. Their constituents visit. You know how many burgers they're making yearly? I will tell you this. Half of the money, that's why you see, every co-water seller today, if the opportunity arrives, they won't become lawmaker. They won't become senator. Because everything that Liberia ever labor for is going to these people. Nothing we Liberia will benefit. The executive, the legislators, that they don't want benefiting. Our country get resources, our country budget is going to them. We Liberia, we are the victim here. Before you wear t-shirt, you be passing around. I saw the representative, senator, and everybody wearing t-shirt. You start making fun out of us. We need you to cut down your salary. That you can take, you'll be misusing it. We need you to cut it down to give that money to LDA to fight drugs. Drugs taking over this country. Like I said, every government get their cartel. Anyhow, a cartel. We are high a cartel. We are not cartel. Say we're more. If this government worker get a cartel, every government that come to power, they get their drugs cartel that they protecting. We Liberia are supposed to put our feet down high. We are in power, yes, citizen, and say the opposition will bring in drugs to support the government. Today, the government in power, we see certain people are being protected and certain people, they are vulnerable. They don't have to afford drugs. We are already a poor country. You people, politicians, now make our country to look poor. Liberia is not a poor country. If we get a good leader, trust me, you don't even have to work as a Liberians. You just say to your salary will come to you. Our resources is more than what we expected. Let me tell you this today. We got more resources. We got a lot of resources in the country that can maintain us as Liberians and Liberia. Let me tell you this today. It can maintain the country, maintain the citizen, but because of bad leaders, our politicians, they only after themselves. They don't care about we the Liberians. So at the end of the day, we appear like we are very poor. While you think, how many years Metasty have made in this country? How many years B Mountain have made in the country? These people will not live anytime soon. Because what these people enjoy our resources. These people benefiting from our resources. But we Liberians, we suffering. We Liberians, we poor. We Liberians, we die every day. The government is not serious about fighting drugs. But somebody will see it as politics. Now your business. For now, I don't have drugs dealer in my family. I'm only speaking because the way the drugs is on the increase right now. 5 years from now, when we continue like this, you will come from who one day you can be your wife laying down she child, or you will come from where one day you can be your husband laying down he ha. That's what happening in our country right now. And furthermore, the people they are frustrated. What they were expecting, they're not seeing it, and their frustration not only this government. We saw people that talk about poor government that they coming for the poor. At the end of the day, we saw people enriching themselves. We saw people that said they're coming to help the youth after the war. At the end of the day, we saw them taking corruption. We started taking blame for corruption because their children were involved. And we saw people again just a few years back telling us that they're coming to rescue us. At the end of the day, we're watching them, they're enriching themselves. This has nothing to do with politics. The reason why you see this country not going anywhere, I tell somebody this before. If after election we put politics aside and put our country forward, where we are today will never be there. But everybody protecting their own because when you get it 100, you get it 200. When they leave power today, I see seditions talking about governing. I see seditions talking about rule of law. When there were no more one people who violated the rule of law when they were in power here. And the people who said that they could change everything, we see in the same thing continue. And guess what? Everybody get their mugun to support them. Their drugs business is not about politics. You will be surprised you go through your 9-month period at the end of the day, your child can starve you or your child can take God and put bullet in your head. That's where our country is heading in now. Their drugs business got nothing to do with politics. Let protest against our lawmaker for them to cut down their salary. Even the executive, let the president cut down his salary. Let the vice president cut down his salary. Let them cut down their budget. Their budget is too huge. If they can, if we Liberians, we can benefit at least the thing that destroying our children, our husband, our brothers, our sister, our wife. Let them be able to put stop to it. Even we know the great American drugs can enter there, but our own is getting on the increase. The more the people tell us that they are fighting drugs, the more drugs entering in the country on a daily basis. Drugs entering through our airport, drugs entering through our various borders. And there's nothing they're doing about it. Everything you see is on show. Even though they're arresting few people, but we want the real cartel there to be apprehended. Apprehend the real cartel. We don't talk about the Nigerian boys. They want to get open hair store. They said they're taking $100 drugs. They're not the boys that we're talking about. We know the real drugs dealer there. The real drugs dealer there. We know them. UTLT and I know them. But I said people, like I told you before, Fatiga and AB Fue. Fatiga told AB were going to be some cartel to go collect money. All that Fue was just about money and things they better misunderstanding. But the real issue behind that Fue, somebody were protecting their own cartel. But they fail to know that they commander from higher. That certain people you don't touch in the country here. They do their drugs business freely. And even tomorrow, you put another government there. If Ghana on our side, they get their own cartel too to protect. You Liberians, you have to stand up on your feet. Government will not fight drugs. I'm telling you this today. No government should lie to you that they're going to fight drugs because every government that comes to power, they get their cartel to protect. Every government government that come to power, they get their cartel to protect. They fooling you, they lying to you. That certain drugs dealer in your country, nobody dare to touch them. Say MATINA say. LDA know about them. People in government higher position know about them. You don't touch these people. So the drugs business, you people went under the ring for. Don't you want to go make yourself sick for real to beat you? Because what the government say not going to hold. From the time you people protest up to now, there's a new drugs Nina here on social media. I saw the other boy in the gutter. Look at the gutter. What people put died. People put urine. People put their toilet in the drainage. Who the he want to be your grandmother boy laying in the drainage? He jumping, he telling you what he see, he get a catfish. He not even told he say that boy man like they broke his neck. At the end of the day, he not even know that he not harm himself. He died in the process. Then the people lie to her. They say they're fighting drugs. We need to put our feet down her as Liberians. This got nothing to do with Unity Party. It got nothing to do with CDC. It got nothing to do with ANC. It got nothing to do with ALP. It got nothing to do with politics. It got something to do with you and say why our man in the market bidding selling. You and say that Bonnie our children that will not get money to send our children to Ghana for them to go flush drugs out of their body. They drugs business here. If you said you fold your hand, we the parents when we said we fold our hands that day, we say, oh, government said they will fight drugs. Government will not fight drugs. Even the next government to come, they will not fight drugs. You need to put the government feet to the fire. Let them increase LDA budget. The people need money. Drugs get a lot of money. And to fight drugs, you need money to fight drugs. You think that party the passing around with? You go send somebody to go for a job, the person salary at $75. You send somebody to for a job, the person making like $150 per month. And you go into the drugs dealer able to look at it and offer you that will just say 5,000 or even 1,005. Amen. That boy real where you be on. Some of the people that fighting drugs, saying they were born in their entire life, they have never seen money compared, no, they have never seen 1,005 in their entire life. US dollar cash, what somebody will say is for you. They have never seen it in their entire life. Then you send in that kind of hungry man to go fight drugs. Then you say drugs will finish in the country. Drugs will not finish. In fact, that the same people that crossing drugs to various airports and borders because they put getting them good money. You sort of charge LDA officer, the man who fighting drugs to say he transporting drugs. You supposed to fight them. That's what people call down their salary. Their drugs business. I don't replay all going on life. But their drugs business, it's so heartbreaking. Because if I think I saw mothers, children, fathers in the ring that day, you think the people were happy when they went in the ring? They went there because their children spoiling. They went there because the next generation, if we continue like this is going to affect the next generation to come. That's why they went in the ring for. But look, right after that protest that day, in a heavy downpour of rain, after the protest, a new judge now hit the country again that killing the people there. New judge had hit the country again that killed a lot of youth. My people, that's how we're going to continue as a country. What the government doing? LDA budget not even moving. That they see petty things you used to give the people. That they see money giving the people. Then you telling the people that you're going to fight drugs. How do people going to fight drugs? How you going to fight drugs? When people in government say get their own cartel that they protect it. We need to be serious about something. And at the end of the day, you get money today. You think power don't last forever? Who know that the tailors will be broke today? Who know that former vice president Moses Zebla were going to die? All the people protesting, they say they don't carry to Ghana. Who knew all this? Money come, especially when you are a leader in a country where you get money. That's why you see most of our officials, they die very poor. You know why? Because most often when they eat power, they don't serve the people with their willing hearts. They don't serve the be sincere to the people. They take money, they invest the money in their children. At the end of the day, most of their children become useless. You can marginalize 5 more million people. At the end of the day, you invested in your children. Then you say your children will come out good. Go on drinking kindred. Go on smoke opium. Go on taking in kush. The The reason why many of you children now end up good, all men are they represented so, men are they senators so, because y'all will suffer other people's children. The masses children suffering, y'all will take the money and invest that money in your own children. Their drugs business, you're playing fun with it, drugs taking over Liberia. Every country you go in today, that country get un Zogo. We used to see Zogo in Morovia here. But today, every country you go, that country get their own Zogo. Every country you go in, the country get their own Zogo. You stop playing game with us here and do the right thing. Then Liberia ready here, we not even get money. I come in. You understand? You can't say you fighting drugs. Imagine. That's why I said we're not even supposed to protest. I don't know what people want on the ring for. Because right after the protest, we now hear about new drugs. People die every day. Financing drugs business. So what they fight now? 2 years, we're going to 2 years now. 1 year they drugs business, the government had announced, the president had announced drugs as national emergency. Today we cannot see nothing. In fact, it's just increasing. Nothing decreasing here in the whole fight of drugs business. Everything is on the increase. Every day they put bringing in new drugs. And it's like Liberia is their testing point. They have to bring in effort to test it before they carry it to other African country or European or Western European country or Western country. So why is it that our own country every day we hear the people join a national issue, the useless lawmaker have passed or bill that drugs when they arrest you with drugs is not bearable. Still we see drugs on the increase. What do you want us to do? I think the drugs where we need money. You need to invest money in LDA. These boys, their salary is low. You cannot say somebody should go for a drugs when they're not even able to pay their children's school fees. They see people that are fighting drugs, some of the people transporting drugs for drugs dealer. And you can't blame them. Because you got people there who going to work 2 times daily. But everything that their country ever earn, half of it going to them. People who go to work, which is the useless legislators, they go to work 2 times in a week. 2 times in a week, but what happened? They get a higher salary. Don't look at that 5,000 or 60,000 anymore. Put all their benefit together. When you put their benefit together, what they're getting in our house, it's more than what we Liberians benefiting from our own country. Then you lying to all you talking about saying you fighting drugs, wearing t-shirt. How people who get solution will go wear t-shirts and they go in protest? Or because you want to sell it fast the people? You want to make the people feel that you yourself you're concerned about the drug. You are not concerned about the drugs business. Why is it that parent in the home will starve themselves? When their child sick, they will starve themselves and make sure their child get well. We expect the house right now, both upper house and lower house, to talk about cutting down their benefit and salary and invest that money in the fight against drugs. But no, nobody willing to sacrifice. But everybody want to show themselves that they're not happy about the drugs business. Our people dying. The youth are dying. These are the people that are supposed to push the country forward. These are the people that we're depending on tomorrow. If the people life being destroyed, who the foreigner will come and take over this country? Our people dying. You used to say everything. Man, I open the country, you say Liberia will get more. But to even join fierce fight. But today everybody angry. Everybody angry now because they want to be angry. So people children on drugs, they wake up every morning. Every morning is a nightmare for them. They wake up, they think about their children, they angry. That's why you see somebody and somebody before they go to kill their friend. All these things happening because people are angry in the country. If you're not angry because government are doing well, you're angry because your child is affected by drugs. That's why you see the anger is everywhere. The drugs business are serious issues. You feel me? Go to Bible. You understand? No, I'm so worried. The thing are there. When you go to the ghetto, when you count 1 male, you count 1 female. And equal now, for that the boys' children were in the street, but the girls' children also now join the street. I was watching the campaign protest that day, say no to drugs. I saw women they giving their history. I saw the other woman, she said she got 5 children, her first son died, and her 2 children in the street, they taking drugs. Her only girl at that rate. All these things, they affecting people. You expect that kind of woman to wake up in the morning and can't be showing her teeth to you when she know that 2 of her children, 2 ministers or 2 representatives or 2 featured leaders in the street taking ghetto? Who the woman want to go in labor room and come for that? At the end of the day, they say your child in the ghetto smoking. Why do you think everybody angry in the country here? Politician frustration now is okay. But at least when I come home, let me see my child in a very good condition. But when I come home, I'm thinking that my child sleeping in the cold. Some of the children in the street are dying for TB. They not leave in the street, they not get chronic TB. Then they're smoking over it. Our people are dying. What the government really doing? Coming all talking and working for us. We have seen government that talk at the end of the day, the same old thing continue. Our people dying. It's so sad, it's so frustrating. But somebody will say, oh, that politics, it's up to you. Like I said, for now, I don't have no drugs dealer. Nobody in my family says I can smoke before I talk about drink. I don't have drug in my family. I don't have smoke in my family. But I don't know. They say you get born a child, you get born a heart. I born in my own. My sister, they're born in their own. Now when they two are born their own to my own grandchildren, they two coming. Because I don't have drunk or smoke in my family. If they just step over Liberia, tomorrow I might have one. They're talking, I'm talking, and now you are talking for. I'm talking for myself also. Now because today I don't have it, it means that tomorrow when I come in my family, they keep taking over Liberia. The drugs business taking over Liberia now. If you don't have it in your family today, you feel you will fold your hands. You're not hurting your head because none of your child taking in drugs. Tomorrow, you are a Liberians. When their country damaged, just know that you got your grandchildren in. Your children, no children, they come in. And they are Liberians too. You don't know what will happen to them. That was some all hurting I was here for. But for now, I tell you what, thank you. I don't have drugs dealer in my family. Drugs added in my family. I don't have drugs added in my family. I tell God, thank you for that. The drugs business is very serious. And the most sad and frustrating part, government lying to us. Government not serious about fighting drugs. If government serious, government will pump money in LDA. The Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, they will pump money there. That identical sector needs money. You can't fight drugs on empty stomach. I will say this over and over. You don't fight drugs on empty stomach. Some of you made some decision in your life now that you're the one to, like because of poverty and hunger, you're tired. So you're saying things at the end of the day today you're regretting it, but at least you're certified because you're getting paid for the government job. They say when you can't stay hunger, your friend can't stay hunger like that. The people who fighting drugs, the people are more hungry even than some of us not even working, we're not doing nothing. When you see some of the people who fighting drugs, they hunger now made them the rapper today. When you see them, you say some of them living on drugs. Now not everybody you see in the LGA, they looking nasty, you say they are drugs addicts. And the first thing, the president said that everybody will do drug tests in your government. That won't get another vlog. So what a big thing when people do drug tests. In fact, the people say, who fighting drugs? LDA need to carry on that test. They need to test the boys there. Because you can't say somebody or just addict to go for drugs. Some of you boys there, they are taking in drugs. Some of you boys there taking in drugs. You think you boys there, they are well paid. Let me say this. They got betrayal everywhere. But why do you think the drugs issue, we're not able to control it? Because the people who fight in drugs, they are taking little of nothing. Secondly, the people who supposed to protect the borders, the people say are hungry. Whether you like it or not, just did not get money. They put get money more than your president. They get money more than your vice president. They get money more than your speaker. They get money more than your president. They get money more than your finance minister. So to fight these kind of things, you need people with strong heart, people who get love for country, people who get dead and they don't care, they're not even looking at money. You need them. But again, you should be able to pay them well. The thing they call drugs, the great America, they still fighting drugs. The great UK, they still fighting drugs. The great France, they still fighting drugs. But we can try as a Liberians. But in doing so, you cannot send a hungry man to go arrest something that worth thousands of dollars. It's impossible. It's impossible. With all the arrests that are going on, with all the arrests that are going on, where they drugs added in things then, they drugs dealer then, the drugs still on increase in their country. Because the people get the money. The people get the money. Like I said to you guys from the beginning of my life podcast, that one that you see here, so they are not the real drugs cartel there. I'm telling you guys. That there men, what the people can bring it, they give it to them to go sell it. The real drugs dealer, then when you see them, they car the laying down in. They car the laying down in. Only our president can afford that car. Because you control your whole control budget. Other than that, nobody in the country can afford that cars. Their cars they laying down in. So you fighting these people here, you need money. Look at LGA budget. People never go to work 2 times daily and 2 times weekly. See how much they're making. And the people who say they're going to fight drugs to save lives, to save property, because drugs dealers they're destroying people's property. They're destroying people's property. They're destroying their own life, destroying other people's life. So people will go take it, just small thing happen between them and their friend. They took their friend, they stabbed their friend died at the end of the day. All these things happening because drugs entering our country every night and day. It's so sad. It's so sad. About government coming up with press statement, oh, for the president office, for the protein office, for the speaker office. That's scam. That's scam. When the people ready to fight drugs, we will see equipment. I won't see equipment to the border. What will you cross it? You see the kind of day they put it where your bed, like they fear. But guess what? You go to the border, they post it open in a day and age. How much for these things? There's so much that government can import these things to make the people job easy. Imagine people that will bring in truck filled with goods. The border LTA not get they screen to put all these things there that won't. They will just check few things that over here. And you go look at more things than drugs there. We need equipment that when the truck passing, when drugs there will say a big alarm. How much for these things? Very cheap. But government will not bring it. But they tell you must say we will fight drugs. We will fight drugs. Future things. Why you do it to fight drugs? We need a lot of equipment to make LDA work easy. It costs you to bring dogs in that will smell drugs from distance. We need these things because drugs taking over our country. Look, I'm so frustrated here speaking. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm frustrated because the way I see people children in the street, the way I see the drugs business getting rampant. If we remain like there 5 years, we were saying the same thing doing weird time. But see what happening now. From weird time to now, you know the drugs business has increased. And from Bwaka time to the next president time, you know what's going to happen? Just see it as politics. By the grace of God, we all will continue praying that God save our children and our next generation to come. God know my heart. God know my heart towards my country, towards my people. If I sit in there just saying the drugs business because I get sweet more, or I say it for my heart because I know how, especially that video I saw today on social media where the boy in a drainage. He drop it always see the body when he fly, you will swear you say that catfish in sea. All these things then he not normal. He taking something that took over his brain. He behaving. That boy will even harm himself before he come to himself. Look at it. What are they really making all of these drugs that killing our brothers and sisters? Why are they really making out of these drugs? I don't really know. This drugs business was announced as national emergency I think over 1 year now. Still, nothing has changed. Nothing has improved in terms of fighting drugs. In fact, it only increase. What we will do now? What government doing? Oh, we'll fight drugs. People dying. The future leader, they're destroying their lives. The people who bring in the drugs, they continue to bring in drugs. It's so sad. It's so sad. Government are serious. Just the go time when they were fighting to move Kofa, we know how much government spent. Government took the whole of Kennedy Hotel. They spent over millions of dollars just to remove because it benefits them. But when it comes to the country, it comes to the people, they're not ready to spend that amount of money. Yes, There's some people will still be happy because what they say that the government is support. Like I said, I don't think me are working government ever. Because imagine me working in government, I can't talk about a drugs issue business. Then my boss may go question me, I'll put a dirty slap in your ear. You and your judge will go to hell. Your job will go today, but they just say when my family get affected tomorrow, I will forever live without regret. Our people dying. Why government don't spend money when it comes to the people? Why? Why government don't spend money when it comes to the people? Look at the monkeypox. They say they will give the vaccine. Everybody take the vaccine. They say no. If our government not get money, the vaccine are plenty. When somebody get monkeypox, the few people you come in connection with, they will call and they get the vaccine. How you expect the virus to go? When it comes to the people, government don't invest. Not only this government. We witness it Ellington, we witness it Weirton, and we witness it now the boycott. Why government don't put the people first? Why? They always after themselves. When government wants something to be done, whether it's right and not right, they make sure they get it. But the most frustrating part are there. The stupid majority will go support. They feel they're doing it. Nothing your interest. If government like you now, some of y'all that was scratching your vein and telling the government that y'all want your regime speaker, y'all tell the government now. I need that they use like 5 million or 6 million to bring in equipment to make drop easier for LDA. Because the people that are bringing low in the big trucks, they can put drugs there. LDA not getting straight to offload. We just need equipment that has no drugs there. You put that drug will stay under that stuff, that machines. It will make sense to tell you that a drugs is in that identical goods. But no, they can put it on there. Even the small car, they test it, those people don't search in all. They don't search all. They don't have energy. How about you make it somewhere? You come in iron, you put low down, you iron, you put it back, and we put the people, we open the people low, you responsible to close it back, to put it back where you took it from. We just need equipment. So your car may allow, they're going to go pack it. Now when they get scratch shot team there now, that going there, another car can't extend. We need all the equipment. But if there's something to benefit the executive or the legislatures, oh man, then they not spend the money. Then you will see the stupid majority running there. They just feel it's about them. It's not about you. Their just business is about you. Tell them to do the right thing now. Their just business is about you. Because you don't have money to take your children out of the country to go give their treatment. You don't even have money. The few centers that rehab center that you don't have money to sponsor your child to go there for them to leave drugs. So now this is about you. We want to see many people talking about this. We want to see people used to come on Facebook to talk about the speaker business. We want to see people doing it. We want to see people taking to their Facebook page doing it. Telling the government to do it, and what they're doing is a scam. Government not ready to fight drugs. They're still lying to us. The past government lie, the current government lie, early government lie. They're not ready to fight drugs. If you're ready to fight drugs, then for nothing money people can be spending on yourself, you will invest that money in the LDA, bringing a lot of equipment that will be able to, even drugs go in the hole, will be able to hold that drugs out. And recruit more people, increase the salary. That's what I say. You see everybody running. You know how many of my colleagues I know that we graduated today, they don't have job. Let me tell you one thing. You will not go to school, you go earn your degree, then you go work for $300 or $250. But I can say that to my wife, I get more than that monthly. I'm supposed to go here my head. I'm supposed to go join police right now. What somebody look at me and give me $200? Me? I'm supposed to. I can't be work for $500. It a government job, but I can't be work for $500. So there be some. I don't want to pay my school fee. I don't want to get my degree. You see what today? You see many of our boy brother there, they got degree. They're running around here. They say they told you politician there because the salary is low. When you increase LDA salary, you know how many, even the police, when you increase the people's salary, you know how many people willing to join the police? But who want to go to school, you get a degree, they go make $200. They swear me. They swear me now. I'm going to go to school. I am a degree. Then somebody gonna pay me $200. What kind of swear behind me? Why I can say and say, my man will give me now more than I want more. I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna be the son. Then my Google skin can spoil. Say I'm working for my country. No. That's why you see, most of the boys in your DA, they're hungry and tease them. When you increase the people's salary, many people want to join. They put in a running behind you, singing, I will say. Many were there able to join the security sector, but how will they join? When the salary is low, people taking $100, people taking $50. People taking $150. Why do you expect the people to join the security sector when the salary is very low? The salary is nothing. Look, when you hear some people, when they say they beat people to central in office, go hear their salary. Go hear their salary. You know what no school, so what they're teaching you in Zion. So what they're teaching you. All the police be men, you know they in Zion, that teacher then there. That what is cut out then there. Yes, some of their salary. That's why at the end of the day you say, oh no justice. How justice will be there? The people who protecting life and property, they are the least in your country. Not talking so. Sometimes I get angry with the police again. I understand their condition. You cannot be the one. Look, the security plays the higher role in our country. These people responsible to protect the president. They're responsible to protect the vice president. They're responsible to protect lawmaker. They're responsible to protect citizens. They're responsible to protect properties. They're responsible to protect the entire country. But these people, they are the least in our country in terms of salary. These people, they are the least in our country in terms of salary. Yes. Then you say, drugs will lead the country. How drugs will lead the country? The only person that taking half salary, that the LG, the director, the deputy, the assistant, and the people that get salary, they rest on low budget. They rest on low budget. That the people that you say they come in for drugs. Why they get useless people now who go to work 2 times in a week. 2 times in a week they go to work. When you times it in a month, they go to work 8 times in a month. The people getting all the benefit to go visit their people in their community, constituent visit, they get budget for that. Development, they get budget for that. And all the money they give you there, somebody you go in that district, one development and not carry on here. They getting all the money. But the people who sacrificing their life to protect this country here. Look at that. Oh, man, the AFL by the West, man. Oh, no. Go in the barrack and see the life the AFL and living there. That the worst money, that the police have better money than that money. Go see the life the AFL them living. There are here people that saying they must take LDA for that they bring AFL. You bring AFL on empty stomach. You bring AFL on empty stomach. When you bring AFL to fight drugs, you going to increase their salary. You going to increase their salary. You want to see you want hear AFL pay. You want hear AFL pay. The country we not serious. I swear to God. We not serious at all. Our people dying. Our people die, and the solution. Let me tell you this: Liberia problem. That's not problem that you need rocket scientists. A rare like this, but they refuse to do the right thing. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Our people, they are dying. Their drugs business, I'm getting afraid. To God in heaven. Our mothers, they born us. They were able to raise us well. We never drink liquor before. We never smoked before in our life. We don't know what our children, God will give them the heart He gave us. Our grandchildren, God will give them the heart He gave us. Our great-grand, and the way they drugs business taking over Liberia, if care is not taken, at the end of the day, you will just come from somewhere you can't meet your lady, your child go pony, or your children not go pony. Some people, they got 2, 3 children in their homes that are taking in drugs. Then I say why everybody angry in Liberia. The people not ready to be angry, my people. The people not ready to be angry in Liberia when their children is affected by drugs. Look at the kind of drugs they say that coming in the country that will make the children. Someone can be standing or they sleeping. Someone can be standing or they are straight coming from their mouth. Someone then lay down in water. They don't even know they eat water because they trust. Amen. Amen. Hey, politician. No wonder why you can die nasty way. No wonder why politicians in the country can die from big sickness. Because they had your get towards your people. That will destroy you. Why you're treating your country like this? Why you're treating your people like this? What we really did to you? What we did to you that we deserve to suffer like this? You can't bring equipment. You think 40 drugs in more than they opening beds, checking inside that auto A? The people putting it in cow board, they all not to bring it. When you're not know today, they put it in cow board, sheep board, goat board. Imagine the women they will sell it potato green in the market. They put it green to bring it out to can sell it. Amen. That because of poverty. Because of poverty. Our people die. Because of hardship. The LDNSF, some of them transporting drugs now. Because they're getting good money out of it. You can't tell me to go find something that worth millions of dollars at the end of the day and get food to eat. At the end of the day, you know the reason why not drugs really entering the country? Because time to pay tuition. You people not looking at it, eh? Time to pay tuition. The people need to pay their children's school fees. Time to pay tuition now, so drugs entering the country. You think that DHR is supposed to go to school? Oh, that when they representative and senator children is supposed to go to good school, eh? That when they children are supposed to go to school, they not put them aside, they sort of put them aside for school fee, eh? The men who fighting drug child will be who where a child going to school. The reason why you see now drugs entering the country, all the new drugs here, because that time to pay tuition. The people you sending to go for a drug, you giving them chicken cheese. And they got family to take care of. They got family to pay their school fees. They got family they're supposed to feed. School about to open. They will do anything to secure their children's future. You're not getting the people nothing. The people who doing the real work, they're not getting the pay. But the people who can go sit down on AC and talk nonsense. Now you're putting the country interest first. You're getting the people more money than the people who sacrificing everything. Then you think drugs will finish in the country? You will hear about more new drugs till September, October, November. Because the people were imported, their drugs dealer were getting money, they will go pay their children's school fee. And me, I'm not even blaming either. If we the women, men and women that can go to the extent of putting our own life on the line just for our children to get better future, you can do anything. So to fight drugs, then the government start playing fun out of us. To fight drugs, we need money. The people who fight drugs, empower them. Empower them. Empower them. The drugs killing our brothers. Why you think me be here? Why you think one more be here? Eh? Why you really think all these things happen? Because the good one in the street. Some of the children in the street, when you rehabilitate them, some of them they are very good wealth material and hospital materials. But because of their drugs business, now they have destroyed their future. Then you ask him, why you're 50 on one man? You're 50 on one man because men been high. You're 50 on one woman because woman been high, good woman been high. Why you think this time who will job when they scream up a job? So push you to go do it outside. But they rather be who they get fastest boyfriend. Because thank you, yeah. Oh, my baby can't give me money. Oh, I can't get money. Anytime my baby give me money, I can't get money. Huh? I see you, yeah. Go now on life, yeah. You understand? They're just business destroying our people. And to fight drugs, they hungry LDA officer, they hear myself will look at it, they put them go fight drugs. Now they put them go fight drugs. Then they wanna piss me off the most. I go see our useless lawmaker and wearing t-shirt. Say no to drugs. Say no to your huge benefits. When you say no to your huge benefit and invest that money in LDA, I say, my point I'm making here, we can fight drugs 100% because countries that are greater than us, now you be able to fight drugs 100%, even 10%. They're not able to fight drugs, even 80%. They're not able. But a matter of fact, we can try. We can try and start lying to ourselves. We say we're lying to our citizens. We can try for God in heaven's sake. The drugs business is getting rampant. I'm getting afraid. To be honest. And the three countries that are closer to each other, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, that three countries, but only God will save them right now in terms of drugs. In terms of drugs, that three countries that only God in heaven will save them. And God will not come from heaven to save us. God will give a good leader to do that. You see, Mali, who they were in power. These boys there, when they smoke drugs, they capture the lady. I know they were 7 or 8. They have sex with her on life. They put it up. And the lady was a virgin. That lady, I think today the lady in France. Him or red people came in. They not do it behind the scene or they videotape the girl. They were on life. I know 7 or 8 of them. They went all with that girl. Today in Mali, they see shisha in your house, you'll go to jail. No shisha in Mali. Mali that one of the countries that people used to smoke shisha than any other thing. No shisha in Mali. In your house, when somebody notices they call police on you, you will go to good jail for shisha business. That thing what they throwing in. You know the French people, they let it grain bene. Even they try to go sit and they say the body attack you or put the opium inside. They can't see it. They see any children there, they will arrest you. They got pressing now for Jimmy now in Mali. You can't even know that only kill you or raping business. The people say they will not see a children real groupie boy attack. Because they attack, they can put drugs inside it. They can put the opium inside, they can mix it with different things, they take it. They say how they get proud, they get passing, they get calling, they can't talk to them. Their children get in mind, they hold the people daughter, they rape her, they put it, they were on life while raping her. He was wrecking, they get not in Mali today. That where the president put a feet down her, today no shisha in Mali. You go in Mali, even in your house, they see it where you will go to good jail. Good jail, you will go to it, the people ban shisha for entering their country. And then when they will get it, they say you should destroy it, you burn it. Because the day government see it with you, you will go to jail for it. These are the things they call, they say you ready, but what we're not serious. Look at Musa Bedete's son, when they arrested him. When another lost from the public, in fact, which one of the people released that ball? We said that trust is not bearable crime. They free him. The people call another when they arrested him, they can't buy again. Who free him? The people that free him said they're supposed to lose their job. But we're not serious in a country. We're not serious to fight nothing. Everything is just more. Everybody eat chicken butt in the country here. When I to explain, they will have to explain. Give them the job. We see new opposition now. They explaining now, but just put on the feet. Get in the football. When they are spectators, the good are explaining. But get in the ball to play. That way you will know that all of them, that one woman gave birth today, they are 5 and 6. That way you will know that 5 and 6, they can't do nothing for themselves. That the same thing that happened here. You fighting just for justice enter in the country. You are not just as national emergency. Justice enter in the country. You say justice is your first priority to fight drugs. Justice enter in the country. In fact, people with diplomatic passport, they arrested them with drugs. We saw the same thing we see it again. Where the change? Where is the difference? Where is the change? Where is the difference? That the questions we be asking ourselves. If you would think I'm running politics here, it's up to you that you're doing business. But if 5 to 6 years, 10 years time, it will affect me, it will affect you. It will affect me, it will affect you. Just killing us. The other day, we know, and guess what? That children in my community that I know, my friend's son, my own friend, what would people you go see why in the community they say we know they're twins. That my friend's son. Then he a friend that kid they tear the window they carry my phone. I will kill my friend's son because he's still common phone for me. Eh? You think you're not affecting me? Child I love so much. Child are very disciplined, obedience to their drugs not destroying. I will harm my son, my friend's son, because he stole my phone. No, I don't have that heart. I don't have it. You know how many things his mother passing through? Eh? Then the next morning he came here to me and said, I will find your phone. Give me small time, you go on the bed, I take 200 and give to him. Later, one bucket and one of the friends from the community said, I didn't want to hear your phone. Say, I saw them passing, then when I saw the phone, he said, be say your phone a pink. I said, yeah, my phone a pink. Samsung. He said, I didn't want to take it. After a few weeks, I thought about it. So that because my friend son on drugs, he take my phone, I will go kill him. I will get faced to put in G. Because that child that I know that grew up in my hand, I know how much the mother tried for him to be good. It affecting everybody. But in Liberia, everything are politics. Everything are politics. Even the thing that will kill them in the future, they will say that politics. Y'all tell your useless lawmakers, instead of them wearing t-shirts to say they fighting drugs, let them cut down their wasteful expenditure. They're affecting their country greatly. When they cut down that for nothing benefits that they're getting from their country here, we'll be able to fight drugs together. You can't send hungry men to go fight drugs. You can't send hungry men to go fight drugs. You don't. Why you think some people, when they're looking for a manager, especially a lady, they want a beautiful woman, that when she go anywhere, she attracts good men with money. You think people can go look at people, they just made in their business manager and teach them? Some manager position, you must get a height, you must get a face, you must get a body, you must get a complexion. And you must get a zeal in you. Because you need to attract people. So to fight drugs, you can't go tell men who make it $100 US, $150 US to go fight drugs. You freaking kidding me? Then you say you will make progress? We will not make progress. Increase LDA officers' salary. That's my advocacy. Fight for all to fight drugs. And finish, give them vehicles, lot of cars. And big cars. That one person more made it, one person go back after he told her that he will whip out to go to work. Take that money, you go buy a lot of cars for LDA. Let them get their heartland. Anywhere we see drugs, so we say, they must be there. They will not take hours. They will not even take 30 minutes. Give them serene. Let it be everywhere. The people say, well, get the drugs now, they will be trimming. They will be trimming. Because before you be able to sell one drugs to somebody, just a day, then you now spend a whole day now before you can be able to sell that drugs. Because the people everywhere, when you increase the salary, or they put in a running right, I will say, be a stupid politician, eh? I will go join. They put go join. But I will not get my degree, I go work for $200. I will not get my degree, I go work for $300. Oh, I said, I'm who's I can get that money. That means supposed to go work for $300. You know how much I can get monthly? Nonsense. Then I'm going to go work. After getting my degree, after paying all I have money, after the hard steady, sleepless night, they go work for $300. I need a point when I get degree, like making that money now will making sense. But I'm supposed to go work for that money. A crazy woman. So the poor rather people need to be a politician and in their best software is small money. I can do hardware, I get small money. I'm gonna do software, I get small money. So that when everybody now they get their own leader on it. Everybody get their own politician too, they're making their tumor. Because we have no job. Imagine the police empty, the airfare empty, the immigration empty. What the thing? The LDA, they empty. Well, all the youth they in the country passing, everybody that politician. That because of the low salary. If you increase the people's salary, the people go there. But at the low salary, making people rather say that who they know they say that they can get that money per month. Therefore, they don't go be hurting their head. What would the people police director 101, 102, 100 that they don't want making the money? The other people not making the money. We need to be serious when we really want to fight drugs in the country. Government are talking about fighting drugs. I told somebody this and I will say again. The government is scheming on the line of fighting drugs. They're not serious to fight drugs. LDA first to fight drugs, LDA need more cars. They need heartland. They need more cars that when you say drugs here, in less than 15 minutes, the whole place, the people now arrive there. They not capture that whole place. You will see the drugs did on it. But before you take food, you call, oh, we need drugs. If I say the car in there, they have to go with no gas in the car. 1 or 2 LDA officers have to transport themselves to go there. At the end of the day, the drugs cartel says, see you coming in local. He see you coming, he see arresting you hunger. Imagine the man you going to go arrest. The man see you coming, the man seeing the hunger in you. That the man you going to arrest. The man sitting down with thousands of dollars. The man sitting with thousands of dollars. Then you see one hungry LDA man coming. Say you coming arrest me for drugs business. I just look at you flash you with $2,000. You not hearing four again. Me want making 150 per month. I will not talk again. I'm talking I'm crazy. I'm a power petrol on money or I found more than money. Then you want to tell me about fighting drugs in the country? Yeah, we're not ready to fight drugs because the people who supposed to do the job, we're not giving the money to them. We're not giving the money to them. And the sweet thing about it, the whole drugs business, the time where we reach where people will not be safe in your country. You think that MATINA won't? Even representative, you will not be safe. Even senator, you will not be safe. Even president, you will not be safe. Even vice president, you will not be safe. And drugs taking over the country, just sit down there, drugs take over the country. People then who go in the street, whether you care or you're not care, they don't care. You think they will be afraid to attack every president? You think they will be afraid to attack vice president? You think they will be afraid to attack Senate President or even speaker? Just sit there and think that the ordinary people will feed it. Say they can tear. I'm sorry. Say they can tear our window, then they take our phone, they jack our bed in. That one are nothing. But when they real drugs finish taking over the country, yeah, that way you will know now the real thing, what you're supposed to do or what you're not supposed to do. They'll start scheming on us. Government are ready to fight drugs. Government are really serious about fighting drugs. Because if government serious, that plenty thing we saw announcement, drugs are being a national issue, national emergency. We saw people protesting, we saw statement, how government serious about fighting drugs, government will do this, government will do that. Send the government came to power, you know how many new drugs now enter the country? Send the government came to power. You know how many new drugs now enter the country yet? I don't even know some of them need. Our people dying every day. I beg you here. Some of what they will not say now who they will not get fun the day. We are seeing slave queen now. Nothing more can describe her. Even though you're stealing your money, you're eating your money, pay ourselves one living peace. We don't want to come from all at night where people be harassing us. We don't want to go in the street where we see people then harassing us. We don't want to be sleeping at night where people tearing our windows. You are not do everything to all we accept it. But destroying our children now in the west of all some any government they know the drugs dealer them. They get their own cartel, they protecting you. They get their own cartel, they protecting. Liberians, y'all better put politics aside that we come together as one to fight the drugs business. Because you talk about the real fight against drugs right now, some people will say, oh, that situation is bien, oh, that MATINA and that they in support of their government here. Then that MATINA won't win, they not here. And I see plenty of people win on social media where they not here, they take their phone. And me, here, MATINA, and they see you. Some of you say they steal your phone, and I really get phone. MATINA, and I get almost 3 phone, say they steal MATINA phone. Say they steal my phone. Ha! So me are talking about their drugs business got nothing to do with politics. Our government not serious about fighting drugs. Our government not serious about fighting drugs. We need to put our feet down hard as Liberians. Because the drugs being at the end of the day, before you hate the people in power, we the common citizen. So say Jeremiah Kun. We the common citizen and we the way we are fed first. Imagine you not get security. Imagine your window open. And the way the drugs is on the increase right now in our country. Time will come. Imagine they get small wire you can put behind the window bar. The children can call it. They call your window iron. They feel it, they post it inside the steal for you. If they're not drugs, who this normal human be your friend sleeping at night, then you over there stealing. In case somebody capture you, they kill you. Me, when they kill, they say it can hear me too bad because that's not their punishment there. Every country they get bad people. First thing government supposed to do is to build heavy rehabilitation centers. That one day be government initiative. They ready the people they sending them to jail. When Saw Beach fail, you will post somebody boys they also. The only crime they commit are to taking drugs. Imagine when every crime was there. Every crime try. And they were arresting people and then they carry them to Saw Beach. By the end of the day, Saw Beach get feel they release somebody. Because what Saw Beach will not continue all these boys then. All these Zogis and Zogos they will not continue them. Saw Beach small. At the end of the day, they free them. They free them where they go. Instead of someone going to their house, they went back in the street. They started taking in drugs. Build rehabilitation centers. The people they have to take from there. You do your investigation. The Guineans, you deport them to their country. The Sierra Leoneans, you deport them to their country. The Ivorians, you deport them to their country. The Malians, you send them to their country. Our people there, we send them to the rehabilitation centers. To rehabilitate them. Because we don't, our country don't have money to rehabilitate all the people there. Then now you be fighting the drugs dealer, the importers, the sellers. You start targeting them. But you all the thing we discussing here, we need money. But their money here, the executive branch, they rather it for themselves. Our legislators, they want it for themselves. Everything they say about fighting drugs is a big scam. Big scam. They're not serious. But I think this will help a lot. Rehabilitate. Not everybody in the street smoking drugs, they are Liberians. The Guineans will go to their country. When you arrest them, the Ivorians go to their country. The Nigerians go to their country. The Ghanaians go to their country. You deport everybody to their country. Our own children and our citizens, you're carrying them to the rehab center. Then you start dealing with the importers, the sellers. You are getting 15 years. It costs for you to build new prison. That's why I said to somebody, the people, government not serious about fighting drugs. Government supposed to build prison for drugs, for these drugs dealers, these drugs cartels. Build prison for them. You understand? Because Saw be small. Saw be cannot contain every one of them. You call them, your girls are you are mom. Hurry. Yeah, I'm on life. You call me, you call your girls. Build prison, special prison for drugs dealers. After the court finish with them, sentence them, you're sending them. After the court finish, you're sending them. Then the one that are in the street taking them when you hold them, we investigate them. So the Guinean will send it to Guinea. The Ivorian will send it to Ivory Coast. The Malian will send it to Mali. The Nigerian will send it to Nigeria. The Ghanaian will send it to Ghana. Our people there will send it to the rehabilitation center. Like that we make progress. Like that we will make progress. So with that, I'll be my life here. Like that we will make progress in terms of fighting drugs. Sugar pie go take by far whipping. Like that we will make progress in terms of fighting drugs. But you just say that we'll fight drugs. We will fight drugs. Government will do their one. Government will do that one. Useless politicians and go wear t-shirt. They say they're fighting drugs and they stay against and drugs. Say no to drugs. All that for nothing campaign. We the ones supposed to wear that t-shirt and say no to drugs. The solution is in your hand. The solution is in your hand. We the ones supposed to wear that t-shirt to say no to drugs. But you people, the lawmakers, the executive, you all know the solution to put stop to the drugs based that killing our people every day. So you start making fun out of us. You start making fun out of us here. You all know the solution. You all know the solution. You fighting drugs, you don't even get rehab center. The people that were you protecting, the people stay in the street. Even you not get drugs for them, they will go in the graveyard, they go dig the people bad in it, or they grade their boom, they smoke it. But you telling me that you fighting drugs. The people who sell the drugs, if they don't get buyers, you think they'll be risking their life to bring drugs? Because they get enough buyers, that way you see they continue to raise their life. Even though you're pretending that you're fighting, but they continue to raise their life. It's so sad. It's so sad that you people will make fun out of us all. And we witness your year. When the president got ready to buy a 1.5 million car, they came up with a whole lot of excuse to suit it. When they got ready to remove cover illegally for their own selfish reason, they came up with all lot of excuses, and you people accepted it. But when it comes to what will benefit the people and the country, you do nothing about it. No effort, no nothing. That drugs business, I'm so afraid. I don't know why, I'm just afraid. Because time will come, you walk in the street, you're not looking on your shoulder, somebody will come from the back, they stop you. You're not being careful. Somebody will come from the back, from the blind side, they harm you. Because while they're in there, they have taken something that's stronger than their brain. Then you won't be lying to all when the solution is in your hand. And I eat government, but I have provided some solution. Build rehabilitation center. Increase the prison, build new prison jail for drugs dealer. When you arrest it, you don't jail the people who taking in the drugs. You jail the people who selling the drugs, people who importing the drugs. These are the people you're supposed to go after. Build rehabilitation center for your people. The people that who taking drugs, you catch them. The people that who taking the drugs, you catch them. They are not your citizens, you deport them. Never to enter to Liberia again. Never. That's how you fight drugs. In a great America, the people catch that people that doing drugs, they put them in jail, they sentence someone in lifetime, someone in they get it 30 years, 40 years. At the end of the day, they come for all the prison. They know that there are people, they still observe them. The people who they are for foreign country, even you're American citizen, but when you're American Liberian, they deport your ass back to your country. We can do the same. Even though we are not a Western country, but since this drugs now have become a national issue that affecting the country, we can fight it in so many ways. We can fight drugs in so many ways. If you catch somebody who taking you drugs, they are not your citizen, you're not responsible for them. We know for one boss, we put on the way, we communicate their government, they go there, hold them there, we turn them over to the border, then they carry them. We don't have to use plea. We don't get money, we get plea before we use plea. Our president said ready plea. Then we'll go use drugs added there to deport, then we'll go use plea. We just look for special boss that they will be transported. We put in the bus, we transport them to the border, we turn them over to their government. Our people there, we put in the rehab center. Then now we're making progress. Now they say we get the money is there. But because you people are so wicked, you people are envious, you people, you don't love this country. And the people say I'm hurting my hair for, they don't even love this country. Because some people will go sit down, say because I'm not supporting the government, I was saying all these things for. Then they'll say that my family taking in drugs. I wouldn't say it because the way the drugs on the increase, tomorrow my relative might take in drugs. Who knows? Who knows? Government is serious. Government is serious. When you talk about protesting, they will jump out, they go wear t-shirt. They can't let us say they in support of what you're doing. That scam. Big scam. I'm telling you this. If government is serious, we're going to 2 years now. We're going to 2 years now. Liberians, we've been crying for this drugs business. Say early leave power. Even when early were in power, because when not rampant early time, early who said took over after 14 years civil war. It was not rampant compared to now. Compared to weird time and compared to now, it was not rampant at that. So if we're really serious about the drugs issue business, we got a lot of things that we can do. We can fight drugs together. But if you tell food general, you call LD, they get hard answer. I stand to be correct. What are LDA get hard line? Emergency line. That's when you smell drugs somewhere, you call them, the team will arrive. I wonder whether they get that line. You say drugs is a national emergency. National emergency, up to now, no hotline. You not get no cars on the field that be passing around searching for drugs. No. But you just make the announcement. After the announcement, you go buy 1.5 million car. Yeah, after the announcement that the people are coming for drugs. After the announcement, you spend almost 2 more million just to remove one speaker because you won't be in charge of everything. All the illegal activity, nobody should stop you. Then you telling me that you serious to fight drugs. It's up to you guys. Some always say, they say that you can tell the truth, your morality. We were talking. But again, I don't always feel it. Because they drugs business, the way I'm looking at it, few years from now, Liberia will be extremely dangerous if care is not taken. Y'all say that people be using their mouth to talk. We fighting drug. When you fighting drug, your mouth will talk. We'll see it. We'll see it. People who ready to fight drugs, when they don't doing campaign time, when they don't say that, he will help to rehabilitate these boys. Then they don't go and go look for one. They got some private rehab center there. He could go there and just go tell the people say, I'll be 5 person here every month, or 10 person here every year. But what he did, because he was serious about what he was saying, his first target was to build a rehab center. When you serious to fight drugs, let me put where it be done. If they as individual were able to build rehab center, and today you know how many people's lives Senator Dado have transformed. But our whole government that say they coming for a drug, if a drug is a national emergency, up to now, you can show me single rehab center that government even talk about building or will build in the future. You're not there yet. But they tell you and myself that they will fight drugs. To fight drugs is their government #1 priority. But up to now, no rehab center. How will you fight drugs when the children in the street? I'm sorry. Even if you stop the people from bringing in drugs, these children in the street, they're already used to the drugs in their body. They will still go in the graveyard. They take the people, their body, boom. They grave good. They smoke it. They will still go for it. They grave good. They smoke it. First in fight, you want to fight drugs, build rehab center. Build rehab center. The one that are in the street, get them off the street. Then you're ready to fight drugs. You can't leave the children in the street. You say you're fighting drugs. The children that they all by themselves, if they're not getting to smoke, they will go in the graveyard. So the people will still have people to sell drugs to. So we need to be serious. I see you guys. It's so frustrating. Our brother here, you know me, I don't eat, like I said. They might say yeah, I'm not hurting my head anymore for Liberia business. But what happening here now is affecting everybody. If your child not taking drugs yet, know that when you take over the country, you will be affected some way, somehow. This is the reason why you see me. I come out here because drugs right now is very risky. It's on the increase. Instead of decrease, it's on the increase. I see you guys. You all go play politics with it. That's your business. I feel the same.